My name is Brooke, and today is July 31st. Here's my little name card, and then on the back I have my, little written out notes for my points of talking. So let's get into it. Plankton growth is the individual growth of microbe cells, um, and these cells are little microbes that either are plant or animal, cells known as phytoplankton or zooplankton, respectively. Um, and these little cells or microbes are free floating, and living in liquid states, usually, or environments. Usually, those are seawater, but they can also be found in ponds, rivers, and they usually are, some examples I've seen are like crab larvae and jellyfish larvae here in Washington, but they can also be algae and other aquatic plants. A biofilm is completely opposite from plankton growth, and it is a secured cluster of microbes, or community of microbes, that forms a gel-like structure attached to a surface. It can be, kind of slimy. Things that make biofilms are bacteria and fungi, or fungus, and that them being able to make them depends on environmental factors like pH, temperature, how much nutrients is around in the area, and all the things that really affect bacteria's ability to live in their environment. Things or places that biofilms thrive the most are warm and moist areas, because that's where bacteria and fungi thrive. The thing that also helps with the creation of biofilms is quorum sensing, and that is a communication between cells, bacteria cells, by a signal molecule, that individual cells grow and produce that signal until they reach a threshold, collectively, and they send those signals off to each other to let the other cells know how far they are in the growing process, where they are in their time frame, so that they can compare to others. And then once they reach a big enough growth, and have enough signal, they will all pass over the threshold and make some type of change altogether. Usually that's infecting a host or a morphology change, and they do that all at once. Virulence factors play a role in quorum sensing as well, because quorum factors are, toxins, surface proteins, anything that can help stick a microbe cell to a host. Usually you can think of it as like humans. If you got a cut, then all of them would be communicating that they don't want to leave the cut. They want to stay there. And so they are doing everything they can to have it, whatever they can, help them stay. And so the toxins and enzymes and surface proteins are controlled by quorum sensing, and so all of the bacterial cells in one place will release the toxins, enzymes, or whatever they're releasing that helps them stay stuck to the cell all at once. So it's harder for the host to get rid of them. Something with virulence factors is that they can make infections worse because you're getting, all of them at once, and they're harder to get rid of.